The very first lesson under general mathematics is all about the basic concept of function. These are the things to understand as we dive into the lesson. First, differentiate function and relation. Second, determine the graph if it is a function or not using vertical line test. Third, represent real-life situations using function and relation. Relation. When we hear the word relation, the definition we always think about is about connectivity of two concepts, relevance to one another, like father and son relation, mother to daughter relation, teacher to student relation, etc. In mathematics, relation is denoted as a set of ordered pairs, in which consists of domain and range. The domain of a relation is the set of first coordinates, while the range is the set of the second coordinates. We have here an example of ordered pairs. First, xy. Second, ab. Third, 1, 2. These are examples of ordered pairs. We must combine these different ordered pairs into a set in order to transform these different ordered pairs into a relation. So therefore, we have set A is equal to xy, AB, and 1, 2. So this set is now a relation. After we form the relation, our next task is to find the domain of this relation. Domain is equal to x, a, and 1, since these are the first coordinates in the set of ordered pairs, while the range is y, b, 2, since these are the second coordinates in the set of ordered pairs. Next, we can see the illustration of a relation. We initially have an input. This input will undergo a process to obtain an output. This whole process is a relation. Without an input, we cannot have an output. Without the process, we cannot transform the input into outputs. In this illustration, the domain is also called as the input, and the range is also called as the output. Next, function. Function is a relation in which the elements of the domain corresponds to exactly one element of the range. In the illustration, we can see that one input corresponds to one output. This illustration is a function. The second illustration shows two inputs corresponds to one output. This is also a function. Even though the input is 2, we exactly have one output. By the definition of a function, the second illustration is also considered as a function. The third illustration shows one input corresponds to two output. This is not a function because a function has exactly one output for every inputs. Next is the way to describe a relation. First, relation as a set of ordered pairs. Second, relation described by a table. And third, relation expressed in arrow diagram. A while ago, we already know that a relation is a set of ordered pairs. In this part, we construct a set of ordered pairs given a condition to be followed. Using the element of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, construct the set of ordered pairs F that describe the relation. The abscissa is 1 greater than the ordinate. The condition in this example is the abscissa must be 1 greater than the ordinate. The abscissa is also called as the x coordinates, and the ordinate is called the y coordinates. The set of x coordinate is the domain, and the set of the y coordinate is the range. In this example, we just need to create a set in which the domain is greater than the range by 1. given the elements in set A. Therefore, the answer is f is equal to 2, 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, and 5, 4. This answer satisfies the given condition. Next, relation described by a table. It is the easiest way to describe a relation. In this example, we have Filipino heroes in column 1. Jose Rizal, Andres Bonifacio, Fernando Mabini, and Emilio Aguinaldo. In the second column, we have date of birth, June 19, 1861, November 30, 1863, and so on. So this relation is a function because every person has only one birthday. Third is a relation expressed in arrow diagram. So first we have set A consisting of elements 1, 2, 3 and set B consisting of the elements of 2, 3, 4. So we can see in the diagram that the element in set A exactly corresponds to one element in set B. So this diagram is called one-to-one correspondence, and this is a function. Next, the second diagram, we can see that 4 corresponds to 2 and 3. So this is one-to-many correspondence, and this is not a function. Next, set A consists of 7, 8, 9. Set B consists of 3. So this is a many-to-one correspondence. And this is a function because a while ago, the definition of function is any input corresponds to exactly one output. So in this one, set A is considered as the input and set B is the output. So set A corresponds to set B. So therefore, even though set A has 3 elements and set B has only 1, this is considered as a function. And lastly is many-to-many correspondence. So 4 corresponds to 3 and 5, 6 corresponds to 4. So this is not a function. Next is the vertical line test. The vertical line test is a graph represents a function if and only if no vertical line intersects the graph in more than one point. Consider this graph below. In order to tell whether this graph is a function or not, we just need to draw a vertical line. So make sure that the vertical line will intersect the graph. Observe the graph and the vertical line. If the vertical line intersects the graph at exactly one point, therefore the graph is a function. If the vertical line did not intersect the graph at exactly one point, or the vertical line intersect 2 or more points in the graph, therefore the graph is not a function. In this first example, we can say that this is a function because the vertical line only intersects the graph one time. Next, example number 2. In this example, we can see that the graph and the vertical line intersects at 2 points. So therefore, this example is not a function.